Hello, hi children. I hope you are all well today. So hopefully you've been reading our special book, or maybe you saw the video that I sent today from Miss Onderova, so you should get familiar with the book. Today I thought we'll do a little bit of work on measuring. So in your pack, which is this pack I'm talking about, there are a couple of sheets about caterpillar measuring. So here it says you have to colour in the longest caterpillar, the shortest one, and then in green the other one. So just to start doing a little bit of work on using the words long and short. So here you can, either you can just, have a little look. You can see this one is very, very long. So you would colour it in pink. Okay, and you can see, this one is very, very, very short. You can colour in yellow, and then the other ones you can colour in green. So you can do lots of work on, long, using the words long and short. You can use maybe like some sticks, so you can put all the sticks like next to each other. I would, make sure they kind of start all they have the same start here, and you can say, this one is the longest. Okay, you can start using the words like longest. This one's the longest, and this one is the shortest. That's the shortest one. And you can also use words like comparing the length. So you could say, this one here, this one is longer than this one. Okay, so this one is longer than this one. Okay, or this one is shorter than this one. Okay, so comparing the length. So usually we use the words long and short, especially the word long, for something that is what we say horizontal. Okay. You could use, for example, I use it like spaghetti. You can cut some, and then again, you can try and measure them and use these words. Okay, you can. There's another sheet about. There's another sheet with snakes as well. So again, you can cut the snakes and put them in the correct order. So as I said, if it's something like horizontal, you use the word long or short. You can start using a ruler. I would say you can start using a ruler, especially don't worry too much about like talking about inches and centimeters. I think that's for a bit later on, but I personally would suggest beginning to use a ruler, making sure they understand, like you have to start at the line here, so you could you can measure your spaghetti, and maybe use inches, because like the numbers will be a bit short, smaller. And this one is about 10, about 10 long. Okay, and the little one is about 3. Okay, about 3. So that's good as well for number recognition. You could use centimeters as well, especially if your child is quite familiar with numbers, up to 20, 30, depending on what you are measuring. So that's it, lots of work about measuring. And then there's also another sheet about so using words like, again, it would be the word short and the word tall. So if you're doing the work about the giraffes, okay, or if you're talking about people, so usually something that is vertical, you use the word tall. Okay, and again, you can try and use words like, like maybe like daddy is the tallest in the family, and the baby is the shortest. Okay, I'm taller than my daughter. Things, my daughter is taller than my little boy. So words like that. So comparing family members can be quite fun. On the wall, you can do. We've done it on our wall here. We've been measuring. Like my daughter, we've been measuring her every couple of months, so she can see how tall she is getting. So I think that's going to be it from me for today. Remember, you've got at the end of this pack, you've got lots of web links. Don't forget to do a bit of math work, continue with the math work, and a bit of work on the topic as well. And the stories are all there as well. The link is all there as well, the 3 stories that we are doing. Okay, so I'm going to stop for now and see you all tomorrow. Bye, children.